That's right.
So yeah, we on Sturdy Weight TV.
Word.
I mean, you know what's going on. Let's talk about, aside from like the cannabis stuff, but like let's talk about like what sturdy means to you. You know, you've been around us a lot.
Right.
You know, it's your first time, meeting a bro right here. But like, you kind of came up under like, that sturdy tutelage, and like give us some background on.
From sturdy, this bring me back to the purchase days.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Sturdy means structured. It means organized. It means you're not folding. If you stand for something, you standing for that. Right, wrong, or indifferent, you just standing on your principles because you're not letting the environment conduct you. You conducting the environment.
Right.
That's what sturdy mean for me, for sure. I'll say even like coming into purchase on freshman year, having y'all as my older bros, y'all put me under the wing. Like, all right, cool. We see young blood, like he got his head on. Let me just give
trying to make that sound like, he said young blood.
I was the OG, so I take that with open arms.
Right. He met Ice before me. Like I
met just before him. But
it's like you already know him.
I already know y'all because we coming from Westchester. I'm seeing like the whole Tuckahoe Greenberg connection is like I'm knowing y'all from Woodlands.
Right.
I'm playing sports with y'all young bros and shit like that. So even me as a person, niggas know me. Mm-hmm. Niggas know the tall dark skinned nigga from Tuckahoe, he ain't nothing to play with. Right? The white boys getting folded, but that's
right.
That's on his own over there. Yeah. So just seeing how all of that goes, seeing like the heritage of the burg and stuff like that. Now I'm connecting the dots. I'm seeing where they're getting it from. Yeah. So seeing the source of the sturdy, I'm like, all right, cool, that's fire. And it's like, iron sharpen iron at the end of the day.
Yeah, this shit basic cable, bro.
Yeah. I got a question for you. So, like, him, bro. Before me, like, everybody know bro's a bug out, but he's smart. You know what I'm saying? He has a way of instilling sturdiness to the people who's around him. You know what I'm saying? And then you meet me, like, I'm also like, I wasn't out.
Right, you laid back, chill,
like, cool. Like, I ain't gonna wild out.
Right. You got more jokes. It's like,
you done seen us get into it in practice before, right, so he is a bug out.
I see all sides. For me, it was like, me connecting with Just. It was just on like we watching how us conducting each other. You feel me? Like, all right, bro sharp. He paying attention. We both like defense on basketball, so the way I'm coming into this is I'm playing against Dave. You feel me? I'm a freshman. I'm playing behind Dave Horton.
Shout out Dave.
Definitely shout out to bro Dave Horton.
Word, on the power forward, on the number 4. And, Just is the only nigga that Dave is kryptonite. You feel me? So I'm getting pointers like, yo, bro, like, how you blocking that? Or how you stealing the ball and shit like that? So we chopping it up and then just building. So it's funny like that.
So how did it feel getting cooked by me in practice? Like, how did it
feel? You're the only lefty I know to ever only go left. Spin right, go left. Like, they got one move and pray go in all the time.
No, not pray. You know what I'm saying? But so let's talk sports. Being that you play basketball, you up and you watching playoffs, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing what's going on here and there.
Who you got taking it this year?
I ain't gonna lie, it's really looking like the Warriors really might come away with it.
Hold on, before you wow.
Yeah, fuck, I have to.
Yeah, did you not watch the game last night?
All right, it's basketball.
I'm gonna come clean like
one game to think everything.
Even if the Warriors come, I don't know if one of them got Warriors.
The Warriors is deflated right now, bro.
I don't have the Warriors beating the Nuggets.
Right.
This one.
Okay.
Coming out of the West, even if they do beat the Lakers, but they're not gonna beat Boston. They're not beating Boston, bro.
All right.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah. See, now we talking basketball. We either could talk, emotional sports or the business of the game. Yeah, we really getting sturdy with it. All of this shit is entertainment. Owners got to get paid.
Yeah.
So it's like, we looking. Let's see what the script is this year. Let's see what the scenario.
What you trying to say?
I ain't jacking that script shit, bro.
What you trying to say? Like that is.
I don't know.
I
I feel like it's a little predetermined. You know, there's some of the advantages that some other people might get.
So you're a conspiracy theory kind of guy.
A lot of conspiracies been right.
Farmer, conspiracist,
What y'all? Yeah.
ex-baller.
I got 100 push-ups that the Lakers beat Golden State.
100 push-ups that Lakers beat Golden State.
Yeah,
that's word. And I'll post it and I'll tag it.
Yeah.
I'm tagging all of y'all plus the sturdy weight team. Y'all see it.
Okay.
Don't worry,
For sure.
You're about to see K getting real brolic.
And for the people, like, let them know, like, you was a part of the best purchase team in purchase history.
Best purchase team ever to ever go.
Let's talk about that.
Let's really talk about it.
I just love that.
You know, I'm coming in. This is my freshman year. I'm coming from,
Tell them how you got your name, K Blood, man.
Right? Yeah.
What's going on, man?
K Blood.
Tell them
No
give you your
gang
name.
affiliation. It's just, when I'm on the court, it's just I'm giving my all, blood, sweat, and tears.
Facts.
He going blood on him. Like, that's where he come from. But no gang affiliation. You feel me? Everybody always get that misconstrued. I stand on my own 10.
Right.
But that purchase year was a special year. We lost against two teams. And the team we lost against we lost against them twice. So we running through the competition. We beating people by 30, 40.
There ain't no L's to Yeshiva on my jacket.
Right. But after that, I ain't gonna lie with that Yeshiva team, they started recruiting something serious.
I ain't gonna front. They was always just like back cutting and everything.
Like when you came, that was not the Yeshiva I know.
Yeah, you know the Yeshiva where like I only play the first half and I don't play the rest of the game.
Playing time.
I ain't gonna front though. Like I ain't gonna front. Like they had a real squad. So like, when it was us, it was only
bro.
It was just you. One other person, and then y'all big got hurt.
Our point guard is 6'7". Our shooting guard is 6'3".
Yeah, I had a squad.
Just
I ain't gonna front. I cooked a couple of them though. Ryan,
you took them individually.
No. In high school.
Oh, in high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Right,
freshman, from freshman, and I went to varsity, so when they was still JV
type shit.
There's levels and differences. Don't ever forget that.
Of course. I hear y'all never forget. You got any like chips in high school?
I ain't got no chips, but
I got no chips.
I was Old City though.
That's in high school. I'm part of the only undefeated team in Tuckahoe, 25-0 state championship. I got 2 state rings, football and basketball.
That's right.
I've always been a dual sport.
I used to destroy Tuckahoe though. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. I know you older than me, right? Yeah. My era know me.
Right. Shout out to your era.
That park is legendary though.
That park is legendary. Main Street Park. Y'all know what it is. Everybody from Westchester, from the Bronx, been to that Tuckahoe Park on Main Street.
Yeah, that park was legendary.
Yeah,
bro.
that's a fact.
I love that park, bro. I used to have the jerseys like.
We used to have. We had the
double rims.
Yeah, we had.
I hated them double rims.
Home field advantage, but yeah, we used to have the what was it? The summer league tournaments and stuff like that. Sure. We had in different towns from Westchester pull up.
Yeah,
so it always used to be lit. It's always a good vibe. That's home base. Like you say, everything is structured. Everything is sturdy. Yeah, here and there. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna front when I played in it, they had Yonkers team, they had us. They might have had a Mount Vernon team like that. That league was lit.
That shit was fire.
I put it through somebody's legs in that league.
What, the nutmeg joint?
Man, it might have been against Tuckahoe. I ain't
See, always with this.
What Tuckahoe used to wear? The yellow shirts?
I don't know, because I played in a couple years. No, but the jerseys.
Jerseys be different colors.
Yeah.
I got to ask Dwayne, he was there.
I feel like they was gold or something.
Yeah, probably.
I think we might have had gold ones one year, yellow ones one year.
Yeah.
For sure, but.
Yeah, Tails definitely used to get goofy in that league.
Yeah, for sure. So I was like, I used to destroy it. For real. But other than that, so other than the cannabis situation, what other endeavors you got going on? What are you looking forward to getting going on?
A lot of it really be like, I'll keep it gangster with you. My mind really is just all into the cannabis industry, but different factors of the cannabis industry. That's where things start getting more layered because I'm looking at it from a vertically integrated standpoint. So there's so many different branches out from what I'm doing, but it all gotta relate to what I really got going on, what my legacy trying to stand for. my thought process. I'm trying to take care of my son's grandkids right now.
So everything gotta correlate with the
whole
the goal,
refill,
the major goal.
Entire cannabis,
right?
Everything gotta correlate to what I'm doing.
And Refill is your brand?
Yeah, Refill is my own brand that I founded since 2018.
You got a page for it?
Yeah, I got a page for it.
Alright, shout out that page.
Yeah, shout out Refill, but you know what it is? I'm under contract. You feel what I'm saying? Let's keep it gangsta. I'm under contract. Okay. So you throw certain things on the back burner, let that sit, and then you take care of other ventures.
Right.
But, you know, the cup always filling up. You know.
Oh, okay.
What's the process of turning the plant into oil?
Okay. So that's processing. That come with, you know, it depends how you trying to do it. You know, either way it's trying to be solvent or solventless. You could use heat, pressure, and you really breaking down the keef. So you know, like when you crushing up your bud and you got the little keef in the bottom and stuff like that.
That's the shit?
Yeah.
Nah, that's the shit that it collects when you got grinders.
Mm-hmm.
The shit on the last layer of the grinder.
Or you know when you breaking up butter on your hands, you know the stuff that's on your hands still? Yeah, shit like that.
Keef.
Yeah, the keef. You know, you compress all of that, you heat it up, you press it, and then it just really starts getting compacted, and then from that you melt it more, and then change into the oil.
So that's the same thing.
That's like vaping.
With the dab and the glass and...
They all got their different variations, you know, all different sorts of concentrates, but that's concentrates as a whole.
Yo, I ain't going front, right?
Okay.
They got the crumb.
The crumbs and the diamonds.
That shit look like work, bro. That's what it
got. That should be looking crazy. I ain't gonna lie, even for me in the cannabis industry, you know, they talk about the diamonds. Word, like even like the distillate, you know, I got some distillate that's like the purest form of cannabis. I'm like, that shit looking like powder. Like,
yeah.
Like, that shit just came in the mail. Like,
right.
You know?
Yeah, that
should be crazy.
Yeah, so
you got any plants ready right now?
Nah. I kind of, you know, took a step back on the growing, so, you know, I'm just teaching everybody how to grow right now. I'm just passing out education.
How you feel about grabber? Like, cause like me personally.
Yeah, what's up with grabber?
Yeah, I was incarcerated. We know.
Nah. Y'all ain't know about grabber?
Nah.
Yo, bro, these is two dudes that don't.
But y'all don't smoke.
Oh yeah, we don't smoke too.
Right.
That's right.
We still be around people.
Before we went to the page, y'all was messing with grabber before.
I ain't gonna front. I got introduced to that at school, bro.
I was bringing grabber from uptown.
But like this is before you came though. Like when I first got there, it was
people
Dutchess.
It's the paper and the Fanta leaf. Ripping a piece off of the Fanta leaf, having a pocket full of Fanta leaf. No money.
So I feel like that shit really started uptown Bronx, where you know we drying the grabber when we drying the Fanta leaf, and then you turn it into grabber.
Yeah, because basically,
the person do that. They burnt the leaf,
right?
Like, cause they ain't have no grabber, so they just burnt the leaf and then they.
Yeah, but you know when that Fanta leaf used to get too hard, pause, crushing it,
right?
With the weed, that's
grabber.
Basically grabbing. Then after that, next thing you know, I see it in packages and
can you grow
hot grabber and
in New York in this climate?
It's tobacco. So you can grow tobacco.
Oh, so y'all smoke the tobacco with your weed?
You might as well put a bogey in there.
Break it down for the cigarette smokers over here.
You feel me? There's a whole different. You just smoking whatever. The cigarette got all them different type of rat poison, all the different type of chemicals and things of that. But like
you was 8 or 18. Oh, all right.
Oh, what you did?
I was bad. I was kind of a bad kid. So
we all bad kids, but
yeah, they try to.
I smoked the bogey when I was like 8, 9.
Yeah.
That was crazy, bro.
Try to make me do it. I'm the older cousin. He tried to make me do it.
Like, yo, bro, smoke this up.
Nah, I ain't gonna front my cousin Earth was smoking shit. So I used to, you know what I mean? But
I ain't gonna front. I used to see my uncle. He used to have the pack backwards and shit. I just used to post up in the mirror with the blunt. Sometimes might light it, but not. But it's like that's just what it was. It's always around me. I'm seeing that shit, and then I'm seeing how my uncle moving with it. So I'm just on timing.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's get to some healthy stuff.
Talk to me.
You be growing onions and peppers and all that.
Yeah, I be growing a lot of vegetables. You know, last year, fruit. I did some peaches and I did some.
You did peaches?
Yeah, I did peaches. I had the peach tree and I did some tangerines.
That's fine.
You know, so really just having the trees and then just.
What's the easiest fruit to grow?
What's the easiest fruit to grow? Tomatoes.
You vegan?
No.
Nah.
Nah.
So
you don't eat red meat though.
Nah.
Yeah,
So-
so bad man.
Pork, none of that.
So how was it like?
Yeah, I still eat pork chops and all types of shit.
Still got the 6-pack. Still got the 6-pack. Yo, how was it for you? Like, you know, adjusting to like you was basically like you said, you slept in a tent, and like what was the mindset you had to have to like basically see and stick the whole operation through? Like, you know, like was there times where like you was ready to come back and give up or fuck this shit, or like, you know, like, cause one of your pictures it looked like you was eating dirt, bro. So like,
nah, I don't eat 5-star meals. You better stop playing. I was on my own joint. Like,
yeah,
Like you thought you was Tarzan or something.
yeah, bro.
you know, I keep it gangster with you. It was to the point where like I'm so in deep like into the streets. I'll be honest with you, like I got too materialistic. You feel me? I'm so attached to the clothes. I'm so attached to the fresh shoes. I'm so attached to the, you know, the fly cars and shit like that. I'm like, nah, this shit like I'm thinking about to crash out like gangster. Like I'm just keeping it real with y'all. And I'm like, nah, some shit just gotta change. Like I'm seeing how like things is going on with the family and shit like that. You know, it's just not the same energy. And I'm like, oh nah, this shit me. Like, you know, I'm the issue. So with that mindset, it's like I just see it as a healing mindset. You know, I'm purging myself. You know, when I'm in that tent, you know, I gotta build my relationship with God. You feel me? When
It's like a spiritual.
yeah, when it's
I
raining,
hate this
it's
for you.
cold. You know, I can't go inside. You know, I can't go depend on nobody. So it's like I really just gotta take care of myself. I gotta depend on myself.
I should like being in the coop.
Bro, like, bro, gang, like I don't want to compare it. I don't want to compare it, but it's like
Box is treacherous. The leave is right. The box is treacherous.
That's easy. You said you'll be cold. You just gotta get
front,
there.
bro. I was in the box in New Mexico, my nigga. I wanted to scream.
Like it's, I'm saying on the mental side.
Oh yeah, mentally.
You gotta really,
that
you
mental-
really gotta get yourself through that shit yourself.
You ain't got a book in the box. You twisted, bro.
I can only imagine.
Yo, but the key thing I got from what you just said is accountability. Like
Right.
a lot of people don't take accountability for their action. You know how you said like you was too materialistic,
Right.
Or like, you said you was the problem.
Yeah.
Like that was key. So that's growth. That's
Yeah,
growth.
like gangster, because like I said, like, you know, I'm the one doing these actions. You know, I'm like I said, I'm raised in Tuckahoe, so I ain't have to choose the streets.
Yeah.
But I decided to. It was choices I made based off of my circumstances and based off of how I felt I should be conducting myself. But every action got a reaction, and this just so happened to be my reaction. You know. So before like it went all the way downhill, I just had to take it at adjustment, be accountable, and pivot, and fully pivot. You know, start from the ground up, really build and destroy myself from the ground roots. You know, I'm doing everything, learning how to grow my own food, to building up other barns and shit. So I'm learning how to deal with carpentry. I'm learning about dealing with cattle and all of that extra stuff. So it was really just getting my mind right. You know, breaking all different boundaries. I'm in the middle of Georgia. I'm around all of these redneck niggas, and it's like, yo, what's going on? You know, I stick out like a sore thumb. I'm from New York. I got the New York tags with the dog, with the big dog.
Right.
Mixed with a pit. You not missing.
Oh, you acting crazy.
You had a lion for real.
You feel me? Niggas not missing, but that's the security guard. You know,
Yeah, that's
They
right.
coming to the-
Can't cause some
right?
facts.
So it was like, you know, I'm dealing with that, but I'm gonna always be me. So I'm conducting myself the sturdy way. So it don't matter where I'm at. Everything is situated.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know, like, as far as, like, how you mentioned the clothes, like, we not really, like, buying the, like, the clothes is just clothes, like, we really buying the name, so it's like, we could hit our vendor and get the same material sweater as Balenciaga, but we'll sell it for, like, $50, $60. They gonna sell it for $800.
Right.
We not really buying the material, we buying the name, so it's like, so you people out there who's materialistic, man, you don't need that, man.
And that right there, you said it right there. Like, you know, I was investing myself in other people's last names. You know, Balenciaga, Gucci, all of these things is somebody's last name. And I'm like, but my family not eating. You know, I'm not looking out for my family. I'm just splurging and exhausting all of my funds on somebody else. Nah, you know, some shit got to change.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, when you put it in that perspective, you know, it takes sacrifice to be able to see that through.
For sure.
Yeah, because you know how we grew up. We grew up seeing the fancy clothes,
Yeah.
the jewelry, the cars. So like that's what we do. Like you know, me, I know like where we from, like from being from Oak Tree, Manhattan Ave, and Mango Beach, and all that. We grew up. Some of our older dudes, they was hustling. Something was getting too. So like, damn, like okay, we want to do that too. So
Right.
it's like it takes growth to understand like, you don't need to be dressed a certain way to feel like this Gucci shirt should make you feel like
Right.
you're the greatest guy on this earth. The knowledge that you got and how you conduct and carry yourself should make you feel good.
Exactly.
Instead of some materialistic stuff. So
Mhm.
yeah, that takes growth, okay?
Yeah, and even like, you know, I'm seeing role models like my pops changing all his ways and stuff like that. Like, you know, not really wearing no more fly shit, just calm, you know, regular polos, Levi jeans. I'm like, yo, what's going on? You know, like, what you mean? No, we ain't spending today or what? Like, we ain't shopping today?
Right.
So it was like everything just started, you know, changing different things. And, you know, shout out to my mom. My mom's is heavy in the corporate world, so financial literacy was a big thing that I got exposed to.
Oh, okay.
You know, so
Right.
I'm just mixing in the financial literacy with, you know, the hustling street conduct and just mixing and matching with that.
Okay.
Fire.
That's fire, man. That's fire. So, you mixing your financial literacy and your business that you got with cannabis. Like, is there a way like you could like start your own like course or class, like just combining them two? Like,
Well, yeah, definitely. I did prior to getting on with this organization, I was developing Refillology, which is actually breaking down the fundamentals to the whole entire vertically integrated cannabis. So with that, you know, I'm teaching people how to grow. I'm teaching people how to manufacture and how to process. So like I said, even working with CWI, I'm doing things that I've been doing before CWI.
Yeah, fire. So you ain't getting no merch for yourself in that?
For-
You know?
What, with the refill merch?
Yeah,
Yeah, I had shirts.
Oh,
I had,
yeah?
yeah,
Oh,
I
okay, so
had
you was already
shirts.
doing that.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
already
okay.
doing that. I had the sweatsuits.
You covering on ankles.
Try-
Where's my sweatsuit at though?
What? You wasn't here.
Oh,
You wasn't here. And then when they came out, you know, came late. But what happened when you got the sweatsuits?
You got a sweatsuit.
Of course, I'm wearing it right now.
Yeah,
You know, I
support
got
it.
support.
Support it.
Facts,
know what it is.
facts.
Everyone is gonna support it.
You know, shout out to GBA, man. Grind, build, and
Sure.
achieve. You know where it started at, man.
For sure, man. But yeah, though, bro, man, it was a pleasure having you, man. We thank you for blessing the sturdy table.
And you know, we just sparring. You know, this is regular for
This
us.
is regular.
You know what I
This is
mean?
iron sharpening iron.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
I appreciate y'all bringing
Sturdy
me on.
Way TV,
You know what it is.
episode
Nice meeting
2.
bro. Always a
Sturdy Way,
pleasure,
no way.
G.
You know, yeah, man.
Thank you for having me. It was an honor.
Sure, we
Anytime,
trying to
bro.
get